Hi, you guys. I'm Cynthia Bailey from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and this is I Can't Explain. Yes. So, me in a two-piece bikini. This was after I came back from Los Angeles, and honestly, you can't tell so much in there, but I actually gained 20 pounds during the quarantine. And my wedding dress designer was not happy about that because now I can't fit my dress. Okay. But once I came back, before Mike came back with me, I was here at Lake Bailey by myself. So I was able to kind of control what's in the refrigerator, the food that I brought in. I was able to be healthy. I was able to start exercising again and just kind of get control over my diet and my eating. I didn't do, I wasn't super strict, but I definitely started intermittent fasting where I would wait until I wouldn't eat anything until maybe 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and I would eat maybe 1 or 2 things. And as you can see, it worked. So of course I had to celebrate and bless the world and post a little thirst trap picture of me in my two-piece because I was happy that I actually looked like how I wanted to look because I haven't seen a flat stomach in a long time since the quarantine. Oh, okay. That's Mike and I working out, social distancing at the gym during the pandemic, which actually was fine. Honestly, it was maybe 5 people in the gym. A lot of people on my social media, why are you guys in the gym? It's a pandemic. It's first of all, we have on a mask. As you can see, we're not even close to each other, and we live together, so we actually could work out beside each other. But they actually had, everything roped off where you could not be next to each other. It literally smelled like bleach when you walked in there. Everything is disinfected. It's cleaner than ever. So we felt comfortable. God forbid we go to the gym and it's 800 people in there, then we won't go. We won't work out that day. We're being careful, but at the same time, you have to get back to your life. We need to work out. We're eating all this food. We just ordered some food from Grubhub. All we do is eat and work. So we need it for our mental sanity as well. Ooh. That's me, Cal, and Lisa Renna. We're at the Women's Cancer Research Fund in Los Angeles, which is an amazing event. And I'm on, one of the boards for that charity. And it was a good time. It's a good time. I love hanging out with LA ladies. Oh, me and Steve Harvey. Yes. Well, Steve, as you guys all know, introduced me to Mike. We met on his show, Steve's Dating Pool. So Steve is a really good friend of ours. He's someone that, I look up to. He's like family. He was in Atlanta. He had a golf tournament and his people reached out to my people and wanted the Bailey Wine Cellar to sponsor the wine for the golf tournament. So that's how I ended up there. And it was good to catch up with him. Oh, okay. That's in LA. That was when we were still in the quarantine. And that's us in the backyard, which we spent a lot of time in the backyard because it was our only escape from being actually inside the house. Right. And, that's just us having a moment, just having a little, cuddly moment. And, I make Mike take pictures with me all the time. He's always hey, I'm always it's gonna be the light. Pretty much to me, if it's good light, who wants to waste some good sunlight? If the light looks good, I'm baby, the light is perfect. Jump in here. Oh, that's me and Chris Harrison. Okay, so I have my peach Bellini, and Chris just he just actually partnered with Seagram's as well for a rosé drink. So the rose, the bachelor gives a rose, so rose. So yeah, we actually were at a Seagram's event together, and it was really cool to hang out with him. He was picking my brain. He's yeah, I want to make sure my drink is as successful as Peach Bellini and And he's on a reality show. I'm on a reality show. One of the coolest guys. He's got a chance to hang out. He told me how he got into business. And his story is amazing. I shouldn't share it on his behalf, but I'm just saying, long and short, when he auditioned for The Bachelor, the person he sat down with, they totally didn't even vibe. And he thought the whole interview sucked and it wasn't going to happen. I hope I'm saying it right, Chris. We were in dinner having some drinks, but long and short, he ended up getting the job, and he had no idea, very similar to Real Housewives of Atlanta, that The Bachelor would go on to be this huge thing because he was on the forefront of it. And that's what's so interesting about reality TV. Like when I went on House, I was like, okay, I'll probably do this for like a year. I don't know. It was like, 11 years later, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is still the #1 show on Bravo. Oh, I just did that. I've been wearing the braids because who has time to do their hair right now? And again, these Zooms and all these different calls, they live, in other places on the internet.
Sure.
So you want to look halfway decent, but I don't have time to do my hair. So I've been really doing like, the faux locks and the braids and all that stuff. And I took them out the other night to do my housewife interview because I actually did want to wear like a little wig for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait a minute, my hair grew out so much in the quarantine because it's been braided the whole time, pretty much. It's getting braided. And it grew, and I had an afro, and that's all my real hair. Some of the haters were like, is that a real hair? I'm like, I wouldn't even show it if it wasn't. Like, what's the point of showing a natural hair picture if it's not actually my natural hair? So I was really proud, and I thought it was really cool, and it was just refreshing. No makeup.
Yeah.
And just, my naked truth.